When you were training at that time, Kuya, did you feel that you will give up?
Everything has trials. Parang may ano na yun, mga test lang yun. Kung gaano mo kamahal yung ginagawa mo. For me, it's a must. Like what I said, mahirap kami. Kailangan kong manalo, kailangan kong lumaban. Baga, it's bread and butter. Maybe it's just trials. Because lahat naman may pagsubok. Well, it's up to you. Paano mo yun harapin? Like what I said, I'm very ambitious. So, kailangan kunin ko yan. If you really want to be a boxer, think about million times. It takes guts. You should be determined. So be focused, discipline. Because if you don't have that, no, better look for another, pwede mong hanap buhay.
Welcome to Linguist Access Podcast, where we all get together to learn more about inspiring stories behind every journey that will give you the courage to push past challenges and overcome obstacles, all for God's glory, with your host, Shalini Oritaves.
Welcome back to Linguist Access Podcast, where we dived deep into the stories of extraordinary individuals who are making waves in their fields. I'm your host, Sha, and today we have a very special guest. Yes, joining us, a native of the Philippines, a respected boxer in the local and international boxing industry. He is actually a two-weight world champion, having held the WBC Super Flyweight title from 1997 to 1998, WBO Bantamweight title from 2007 to 2009. This from San Carlos, Negros Occidental, with 57 wins, 37 knockout, 8 losses, and 2 draws. He is an entrepreneur now, owning boxing and fitness training centers across the Philippines. Please welcome the champion himself, Gerry Penalosa. It's great to have you here, Gerry. By the way, how do you want me to call you?
Kahit anything I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm really proud to say that Gerry is a closely knit family.
Very close.
He happens to be the husband of my cousin, Ate Goody, and so it was easy for me to approach him, thank God. Is there anything I miss in your bio, Gerry, that you want our audience to know about?
Everything. Ang galing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, let's start by talking about your life. How did you start as a boxer?
As boxer, of course, came from the family. My father used to be a boxer with my brothers. So, of course, every day I saw them practice. We see influence. But I'm very thankful.
So, kahit nung bata ka pa, Kuya Gerry, you really like boxing. It's something that, okay, I really dream of becoming a champion someday. This is what I'm going to do. Like, wala na. Ito na talaga yung direction ko. Like, ganun yun. Ganun yung ever since.
Maybe, but partly. But maybe because it's blood. And like what I said, araw-araw ko nakikita. So, parang it's a big influence. And I saw my dad like enjoying while we're at the training, especially actual fight, lalo na pag nanalo. So it's a more on like saying, balik, we owe it to them. So like saying, ibalik ko na nakikita ko masaya. So, and then later on, wait, mukhang may pera dito. Madali. So, out of poverty. So, everyone or lahat tayo gustong makaahon sa kahirapan. So it's a shortcut way, although it's very risky sport. But for me, like it's a normal. But everything naman is may rest. But I have to take the risk. Like what I said, I have nothing to lose. Siguro sa kahirapan. So part of it. But I'm happy and thankful. I'm contented. Ano may mga na-achieve ko. So it's always God's plan. So, I owe to the above.
So, what was your proudest moment, Kuya, in your boxing career?
Proudest moments, of course, being as a boxer na dream come true, na-achieve ko yung gusto ko. As boxer kasi, of course, lahat ng boxer gustong mag-champion. Not only in Pilipinas, Asia, especially sa buong mundo. And then, nakuha ko yun. Not only one, but Why?
Mhm.
So, is a dream come true. So, ano yun, baga, not only that, ang ambisyoso ko, gusto ko mag-travel ng buong
Mhm,
mundo,
mhm,
gusto kong
mhm,
ma-expose, gusto kong, ano ba, out of curiosity, ano ba yung one of those, like America. Everybody wants to go
mhm,
America. That's America. America is America.
mhm,
So, it's like,
mhm.
nandyan lahat. So, nakapunta ako, wow, this is America just because of boxing.
Mhm,
For
mhm.
me, is ano yun, it's amazing. Bira, not all
Yeah,
maka-apak
totoo,
sa Amerika. Maliit pa ako,
totoo.
nakita ko sa TV, may mga snow, nag-ice. Woo! Wow!
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
I'm very
Yeah, it's
thankful.
a dream come true.
Super.
Yeah. Kuya, the training, I mean, I know for us, it's easy to say, parang the way you talk about it now, para bang ang dali lang niya. So, how difficult was the training? Like,
Maybe if you're like,
you have.
it's safe to say, outsider of boxing. Baka hindi mo kabisado. Of course,
Mhm,
mahirap.
yeah.
Mahirap dahil, of course, nagipagbubugan. Imagine that you're
Mhm,
risking your life,
mhm,
not only at top of the ring, but
mhm,
outside. While nag-iinsayo ka, and too much
mhm,
discipline needed. So, for me,
mhm,
nagiging normal kasi araw-araw kong ginagawa. So, parang is a commitment.
mhm,
So, yun,
mhm.
parang okay lang. Sabi, like I said, it's okay.
It's a
Need to
normal routine.
sacrifice in order to achieve your goal. So,
Mhm,
it's okay. And like what I said, ambisyoso ako
mhm,
eh. Whatever it takes, I will do it. Like I said, I will do it. Because,
mhm,
out of poverty, kailangan ko.
mhm,
It's a must. At the same time, it's like, aside from you give all the happiness to your family, so makaahon sa kahirapan.
mhm.
But if you manifest, you can do it.
Yeah. Pero kuya, what was your biggest regret, if ever there
My
is?
biggest, I don't think I have regret because I'm contented. So that
Mm,
means I'm happy. Whatever ano yung na-achieve ko, I'm contented. So no regrets. This is God's plan for
no
us, for
regrets
me.
at all. Will you advise this? For example, ikaw kuya, you have a son na mag-boxer din. I mean, would you advise him to take the same course like what you
No, it's a big
did?
no. Why should I? Okay na
Mhm,
yung ako.
mhm,
Wag na, ayaw ko yung
mhm,
ma-experience niya, yung kahirapan. Yung gaano ka-risky yung
mhm,
buhay, gaano
mhm,
ka-sakripisyo. So, tama na yung ako. Ayaw ko nang makipagbubugan pero hindi ko
mhm,
kaya. Hindi ko kaya makita yung anak ko nasa taas
mhm,
ng ring na nagipagsuntukan. Alam yun, yung sakripisyo before sa fight and then it takes grabe. So, I said, "No, tama na yung ako. Ay kainis niyo lahat,
mhm.
'wag na kayo."
Will you say kuya na meron kang mga fights na talagang life and death siya na situation?
Lahat naman, eh. Once na nasa taas
Mhm,
ka ng ring, you're risking your life. So, given na yun. Meron ngang nawala dahil kumbaga natutulog lang, how much more yung nakikipagsuntukan, 'di ba? So,
mhm,
boxing's life is not easy. Very, very hard. It takes
mhm,
guts, kumbaga sacrifice. So, like, that's why,
mhm,
'wag na yung anak ko, okey na yung ako. Ginawa ko na lahat.
mhm, mhm. Kasi I also watched this from, I mean, in terms of training, I saw one of trainings of Kobe Bryant. I mean, one of his interviews, he was asked like, how disciplined were you? Because I know that medyo ano kasi to ngayon, kuya patok tong ganitong topic kasi, we just had Carlos Yulo, he won, and when he talked about his training, he would always say about his mental, illness or mental. It was difficult mentally to be training. You're on your own. You have to convince yourself that it's something that is going to be fruitful someday. Kahit minsan hindi mo alam kung may direction ka, may papupuntahan ka, but you still have to be consistent with your training. Now, when you were training at that time, Kuya, did you feel that you will give up? Or wag na, i-give up ko
No,
na to, tama na,
no, no,
okay
no,
na
no,
to.
it's a big no.
Mm,
Everything has trials, you know. Parang may ano
mhm,
lang yun, mga test lang yun. Kung gaano ka
mhm,
ambisyon, gaano mo kamahal yung ginagawa mo. For me, it's a must. Like what I said, mahirap kami. Kailangan kong manalo, kailangan kong lumaban. Baga,
mhm,
it's bread and butter.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, I don't think maybe it's just trials. Because lahat naman may pagsubok eh. Well, it's up to you. Paano mo yun harapin? But
Mhm.
as long as, like what I said, I'm very ambitious. So, I'm firm na
Mhm.
kailangan kunin ko yan. It's the future para sa mga anak ko. Or else, I will end up failure. No way. Why should
Mhm.
I? I should. Kailangan kong gawin. Whatever it takes. Sino may mga harang sa harap ko. No way.
If you are to advise a young boxer, Kuya, who's actually watching this show right now, what would you advise them?
Life is not easy,
Or
especially
him
as
or her?
boxer or an athlete. If you really want to be a boxer, think about million times. You know, as being an athlete, it takes guts. Are very sacrificing, you know. You should be determined.
Mhm.
So be focused,
Mhm.
discipline. Because if you don't have that, no, better look for another, pwede mong hanap buhay.
Career.
But boxing is risking your
Mhm.
life.
Mhm.
So it's not easy. Think about not only once, million times.
You said that it's something that you have to be committed. It's something that you need to know there's always risk that follows. And I think along with that risk is you could die
Mm-hmm.
anytime. Even with the during the
Yep.
training, that's what they said. Even during the training, you can
Yep.
lose your life
Exactly.
because you need to overcome, yeah, lahat ng stamina and all. Kailangan na ready ka, discipline ka. Now, the thing about it is that Carlos Yulo just won the award. Now, what can you say about supporting your family? Like, I heard you said, eto para ka to sa family ko, like you made mention, kaya ako naging boxer kasi ever since our family really inspired me. Nakikita ko sila, it's like a normal thing na nagbo-boxing halos kapatid mo. Now, was there a point in time when you just thought of, if ever I will win, magiging party ba agad yung family or sila ba yung unang naiisip mo na, part of that? Kasi controversial ngayon eh. The controversy right now is, should you support your family just because you had this? When he was training, he said he was left with nobody. He was only with the girlfriend. Now that he won that huge amount of money, I'm not saying what his decision was wrong, but ikaw kuya, sa ikaw, kung ikaw nasa lugar ni Carlos Yulo, like, how are you going to deal that kind of
First of all,
situation?
I'm a big fan of Carlos Yolo. Imagine, two
Mhm.
gold medal. Now,
Mhm.
first time in the history sa Pilipinas, nagkaroon tayong Carlos Yolo. I'm a big fan of him because, isa yung sa ambition ko magapunta sa Olympic at maka-gold medal. Wow, it's a big wow. But hindi ko nagawa. I turned pro at early age. But regarding his family problem, if there is, I don't make any comment about that because that's his choice between his future wife
Mhm.
and his own family. But for me, of course, sa sakripisyo, always part ng family ko. So whatever achievement ako meron, siyempre, kasama yun sila. Kasama yun sila sa mga sakripisyo ko. Ano man yung nakipagbugbugan ako, so of course, family ko yun. So, whatever achievement or any prizes that I have, I think, for me I think, especially pag malaki na, hindi natin mag-away. Marami ito. Marami ito. Kaya, di naman siguro ako, of course, you have your own family, future sa mga anak ko. I-insecure ko rin yun. Ibaga sabihin natin, bibigay nga tayo sa hindi natin kakilala how much more yung nanay or tatay, kapatid na kasama mo nung maliit ka pa. At of course, you owe your life to them, especially the nanay. It takes how many sacrifices nung bago ka nanganak until nanganak hanggang ng laki. But like that's for me. I'm not referring to anybody. But like what I said, part sa mga sakripisyo ko, kasama ko sila. Hindi ko alam yung na-achieve ko. Of course, kasama ko sila.
Kuya, if you could turn back the time, what could you have done differently? Will you still be a boxer?
I'm very thankful because maybe not all proud to be a boxer. But for me, I'm so proud. I'm so proud because of boxing, marami akong napuntahan. So, because of boxing, kahit paano, nag-iba yung buhay ko. Because of boxing, nakatapos ako ng pag-aaral. And because of boxing, baga marami ako na-meet mga tao. So, I'm very thankful,
You'll still do the same thing for sure.
It's God's will. For me, ito yung gusto sa Panginoon sa akin. Binigay ito sa akin, I think yung bigay si Diyos sa akin to, para din na siguro makatas ka ng other people lives na masaya. Masaya na makasama ka. I-look forward ka. So, I think I owe it to the task.
Okay, thank you, Kuya. Let's dive a bit deeper into being a father. How do you raise your kids?
I don't know, but
Like yung
for
prinsipyo
me,
sa
I'm a
buhay.
disciplinarian. Grabe ako mag-pamper sa mga anak ko. At the same time, i-remind ko sila na life is not easy. Hindi pwede na i-feed na lang sa'yo. We're not all the time na kasama nyo. At kailangan mo ring pagtrabahoin. Like what I said, sometimes sa tao lang to eh. Lalo pag babae yung anak mo. Once maglambing, sino bang ayaw pag nilambingan ka ng anak mo? Diba?
You will give in for sure. But of course,
Madali
you
lang
have to
sabihin
also
Madali
consider
lang
that they
sabihin
have
na idisiplina ko kayo. But once na actual na maglambing yung anak mo, di mo matanggihan eh, di ba? So,
that is true. Kuya, you've achieved so much across multiple domains. Now, I want you to define to me what is success to you.
It takes sacrifice, like what I said. Success is God giving you opportunity, so you have to grab it. So it takes discipline, not easy, but hindi ka mabigyan sa Panginoon na di mo kaya, di ba? So success, once you're contented, that means you're happy. What I'm feeling right now, I'm proud, especially not only as a boxer, proud with my family, at because of boxing, natapos ko yung pag-aaral. And I think, as boxer, if ever hindi ako mag-champion, kailangan tapusin mo yung pag-aaral mo. Diba? Like fullback. So, lahat naman kailangan meron kang what if. Kaya need mo ng is either first choice, second choice. Backup plan. Kailangan mo yun.
Backup.
Kasi not all naman na gusto natin mangyari. At least. So, what I mean, it's not about priority. School dapat. Pag may knowledge ka, lahat kaya mo eh. At least, sabihin natin na pinag-usapan natin milyon na, at least alam paano mo basa ng mga kontrata.
Okay.
Diba? So, it's very important. Aside sa fullback, kailangan mo talagang mag-aaral eh. It's really needed. Wag mo lang para boxing na lang talaga or as an athlete.
Yan na lang.
Kailangan, dapat.
Merong fallback. Do you consider yourself successful?
Mahirap pagsalita, but I'm happy and contented. Ano man akong yung ngayon. Because for me, it's simple. Once you're happy with your loved ones, sino kasama mo, masaya ka eh, di ba? So, wow. Ito na yung bunga ng pinaghirapan ko. So, I'm happy.
With everything you have accomplished, Kuya, what's your greatest fear?
Losing someone, of course. Sino yung mga mahal mo? Gusto mo kasama hanggang, di ba? So, that's my greatest fear.
Yes, thank you, Kuya. As we wrap up, what are some of your future plans or goals you are excited about? Whether you're related to your career now, or you engaging into a business, your family life. Can you tell us more about it?
Ang dream ko na ngayon, gusto ko makita yung mga anak ko na sila, baga successful, Gusto ko makita yung mga anak ko na with their own family, na ayaw ko makita na maghirap. Kaya after magtapos ng pag-aral, nag-enjoy life with their own family. And then, of course, gusto ko rin makatulong sa mga makatasa buhay na ibang tao. So, gusto kong makatulong anong meron ako. Gusto ko i-share sa especially sa mga kabayan natin. Kasi alam mo naman na pinanganak tayong mahirap, nasa lugar tayong mahirap. Not all, but I mean, kahit kung sabi, dahil nandun ako. Like third world country. So, kung meron ka mang pwedeng na itulong, share your blessing.
Lastly, before we go, is there one piece of actionable advice you would like to give to to our audience who are watching and listening to the show?
Mahirap magsalita, pero once gusto mo, gawin mo. Not only say, ilang puro salita. Kailangan gawin mo kasi kaya mo. Di ba? So, of course, especially sa mga atleta, need to be focused and then always ask for guidance sa taas. Always pray. Because kahit anong sipag mo, kahit anong gusto mo, manifest mo, kung di ka man, bagay di mo pinagdasal, wala rin yun. So, always put God at the center.
That's true.
Yan naman lahat ang nakakalam nito eh, di ba?
That's
So of course, be focused, idasal mo lahat ng gusto mo, and ask for guidance. Approve lang salita, do it. Yeah, that's it.
That's truly inspiring. Before we go, where can our listeners or viewers find out more about you? Like, do you have a Facebook page regarding your ventures, or you would like to give some social media
I
account
have
that you'd like
Facebook.
to
My
share?
name, Gerry Penalosa. You
Oh,
can very easy
okay.
mo ma-reach out ako. I owe my life to the boxing people and to all the boxing fans and to all sa mga boxing enthusiasts or mga sportsman. It's easy to reach me through my name, Gerry Penalosa. And of course, through Penalosa Sports Center. Nandyan ako. Hindi ako magdalawang isip. Lagi ko yung, once na available ako pag may chance, ginasagot ko kayo lahat-lahat. Gusto kong at least makabalik sa mga suporta na binigay nyo sa akin. Or not only sa akin, sa lahat ng mga atleta. Especially sa mga Pilipino. So, alam ko na mga fanatic, mga boxing fans sa Pilipinas, sa buong mundo. Gusto ko mabalik yung mga suporta na binigay nyo sa akin. I hope hindi kayo magsawa sa pagsuporta sa mga Pilipinong atleta. Dahil it's a must, is kailangan, malaking bagay once na, especially sa actual na event, once na marinig na sa actual event, yung mga Tagalog na salita, wow, it's a big encouragement. Nabubuhay.
Kuya, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure learning about your journey and hearing your insights. And thank you to all our listeners for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and also give feedback. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories.
Thank you for listening to Linguist Access Podcast. Please give us a review on iTunes, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next episode.